It's a brand new week and a brand new episode of Smell the Coffee. You are joined by Diana Master and Aina Riza Cuello on this fine Monday morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm good. You look lovely in pink.
Thank you.
I like the one arm situation. Oh, I see. It's because it's Valentine's week. Okay, makes a lot of sense.
You will not believe I featured in my friend's Valentine video.
Nice. Well, we can't wait to see the footage.
The footage, I'm not sure if it's going to give. So my friend is an artist, right? He's a musician. And so he did this heartbreak song. So now I'm not...
You're the heartbreak queen.
I'm the heartbreak queen. But I just had to come through for him because it's someone who always comes through for you. It's someone who if I just call like, where are you right now? He will show up. And you know the time he told me that I'm looking for someone to feature. He told me like on Friday, but at 11.
Jeez,
11 p.m.
Wow.
So I was like, okay.
I guess
I'll just have to
But you know what else we should talk about? Usher's Super Bowl performance. So for those of you that didn't stay up late to watch it, the superstar performed a medley of hits including Caught Up, Burn, You Got It Bad, Confessions Part 2, Love in This Club, and a whole lot more, all while delivering his characteristically sultry dance moves for the roaring crowd at Las Vegas's Allegiant Stadium. Usher also had a few surprises up his sleeves as he was joined by a few of his celebrity friends on stage, including Alicia Keys for their mashup of If I Ain't Got You, and My Boo. Before her delivered a jaw-dropping guitar solo, and Ludacris and Lil Jon teamed up to hype the crowd with a medley of Turn Down for What and Yeah.
I know I saw some of the footages. I was just like, wow.
So
beautiful. And I saw this morning on Twitter, somebody said Kiki Palmer's man is breathing through the wound.
One thing about Usher, he doesn't respect anyone's marriage. He's like, you know what? I don't care. And you know, a lot of work went into this. They did this 7-minute commercial, basically, and it featured big names. In there was Taraji P. Henson, there was Ludacris, Lil Jon, Anderson .Paak, Wesley Snipes, who was it? J Balvin. Like so many people. Like I'm actually forgetting some names, but like they did this commercial where they basically lost Usher a day before the Super Bowl performance, and so they were looking for him. And I'm just in awe. I'm like,
no,
wow.
Usher really is giving everyone for their money. I thought Rihanna ate, but
Usher.
Usher done brought it.
This is Usher's year.
Usher brought it, and you know, when I see Usher now, I just see the schemes.
The campaign.
I just see the campaign of
That's why I'm saying this is his year. This is Usher's year. Like, Usher, sweetie,
you're eating.
And the fact that he's 45, but he's like, you know what? I'm not 45. I'm 18. It just goes to prove that black don't crack. No, Usher.
Shout out.
Like. Even I'm there, like, you can hit me up if you want. I know you got a girlfriend, but like, she's not a mountain. She can be moved.
Is Usher not married? Just a girlfriend?
He was married twice, but then now he's in a long-term relationship with his girlfriend. They have 2 beautiful children. He has 4, but together they have 2 beautiful children. So like, am I jealous? Of course I am. But I mean, I love to see you happy, and I love to see you coming for everything that was yours. Your 30-year music career all summed up in like 12 minutes, and you still pulled it off and did amazing. So like, yeah.
Shout out Usher.
Shout out Usher. Yeah. Shout out to everyone that performed with Usher, and a big shout out to him as well for not just being there by himself and incorporating everyone who has helped make his music career what it is today.
Yeah, putting people on.
Exactly. So that is beautiful. But we are still going to be speaking about Usher and more stories after the break. So stay tuned. most of you are probably wondering, how much did Usher get paid for his Super Bowl performance? Well, you'll be surprised to know that he got paid $0. Yes, Usher, like his Super Bowl halftime show predecessors, will have spent months preparing for the world's biggest stage, but he won't be getting paid for any of it. The Yeah singer and the 2024 Super Bowl halftime show performer, following Rihanna in 2023. While the short concert is known to be one of the most viewed TV broadcasts every year, the artists are never paid. However, the exposure alone of performing on such a big stage has attracted top talent through the years, from Beyonce to The Weeknd. Despite the lack of a paycheck, the NFL does pay for the costs associated with bringing the show to life, which in 2020 cost $13 million, according to Reuters. They also cover the artists' travel expenses. The NFL said, "We do not pay the artists, we cover expenses and production costs." So, like past performers, Usher will not be getting paid for his halftime show performance. Per Forbes, the artists are paid on a union scale, which is just a fraction of the 6 or 7 figure profit they usually rake in for a gig, and is a minimum wage guaranteed by union contract. According to SAG-AFTRA's most recent contract, this would amount to just over $1,000 a day. The halftime show at the Super Bowl remains a highly coveted spot for many artists, entertainment attorney Lori Landau told the outlet in 2019. She added, "Some of those artists do not see the appearance as a political statement, nor do they see the show as a cultural battleground, but rather view their live performance as an opportunity to entertain an enthusiastic crowd and to share their music and their talent with millions of viewers. Getting a paycheck for the Super Bowl performance isn't necessarily a priority for singers due to the other perks that come from the show. The exposure alone helps catapult album and tour sales for artists, even ones who don't have anything to promote at the moment." Historically, performing artists' streams skyrocketed the day after the big game, according to Spotify. For Newsweek, after 2020 Super Bowl halftime show, Shakira saw a 230% spike in streams, while Jennifer Lopez's discography went up by 335%. After Justin Timberlake's 2018 show, his music sales went up 534%. Similarly, Bruno Mars's album sales for Unorthodox Jukebox jumped by 92%, propelling him from number 7 on the Billboard Top 200 to number 3, according to Forbes. As time has gone on, the budget for the show has continued to grow, expanding from $1 million for Bruce Springsteen in 2019 to $13 million for Lopez and Shakira in 2020. For his performance, The Weeknd actually added another $7 million of his own money to bring his vision to life, according to Billboard. The relationship between artists and the NFL is a symbiotic one, as Rihanna's performance in 2023 raked in 118.7 million viewers, the most in TV history, Forbes reported.
I was shocked to learn that. I saw it on my friend's status, and I was like, what in the hell is going on? But now it makes all the sense to me.
Yeah.
Because if I am possibly going to get out of this exposure more than the money I'm getting, then absolutely, why
Yes,
not?
why not?
I think the difference is working for exposure, and that exposure doesn't materialize into anything.
It's kind of like working in Namibia for exposure doesn't do anything
for you. Even when you are working not for exposure,
You
most
barely get
likely
anything
you're
out
not
of
gonna
it.
get anything out of it, apart from clout here and there.
Of which your cloud lasts for like what, a few weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks and you're done.
Can we even call it clout?
It's not even cloud. It's
Yeah.
literally just people be like, "Oh, I saw you in that. Oh, congratulations!" And then it's done.
And that's that. Like literally, people don't care on this side of the world. But like, if I was an artist and like the Super Bowl came to me and say, "Hey, do something," I'm most definitely getting the
You
gig.
cannot say no. And do you know how many artists want to perform on
Yeah,
that
it's like on
stage?
everyone's bucket list.
Yes, like if you're a performer, you need to perform at the Super Bowl. And like, honestly speaking,
Do they recycle performers?
no.
Oh, so each year it's a different
It's a
person.
different
Okay,
performer.
cool.
Unless, for example, let's say Asha performed this year, and then let's say next year, for example, Alicia Keys is performing, and then she decides to bring him back on again, then they can do that.
Oh, okay.
But like the headline act is never recycled. So
Okay.
like the big acts, Michael Jackson, all of those people have graced the Super Bowl stage. And it's an honor, because if the Super Bowl comes and says, "Hi, we want you to perform," I'm pretty sure the last thing you'd ask is, so how much are you paying
Yeah,
me? You'd literally just be like, okay, cool.
And they
say less.
already know. Imagine if Beyonce didn't get paid, Usher didn't get paid. Like,
Michael
whomst are you?
Jackson didn't get paid.
Whomst is you?
Whomst is you, sweetie.
You know. All right, moving over to our next story. Sex with a guard for 1,000 rand and poison if you know too much. Life in prison with Thabo Bester. Thabo Bester appeared to be a senior figure in an elaborate prison syndicate that allegedly ran drug money laundering and sex operation behind bars, with claims those who raised questions or suspicions were poisoned. Bester, who was initially convicted of murder and 2 counts of rape after luring women via Facebook, was serving a life sentence when he escaped the Mangaung maximum security prison in 2022 by setting his cell alight. A body was found in his cell, and officials announced Bester's death at the time, but he was later spotted living a life of luxury and eventually recaptured. Investigations into his escape unearthed several other shocking practices at the prison during the time they, reported the Sunday Times, including prison guards prostituting themselves for 1,000 rand to 1,500 rand, which Bester was alleged to have made use of, and a boy-wife movement to organize sex between prisoners. Referring to a leaked document compiled by the Department of Correctional Services, the paper said Bester appeared to be pretty high up in the syndicate, which was believed to also include a senior prison manager. The document allegedly also unearthed a poisoning campaign to take out offenders who allegedly saw things up to and leading to Bester's escape, and a plot to allegedly poison Bester's former cellmate after he shared his suspicions that he was not dead, basically. I was approached by the G4S security manager in 2022 who gave me a blue substance in a bag. He told me to put it in the food of a prisoner. His name was Zelinzwa. I'm not sure if I'm saying this correct. An inmate who was later removed from the prison. The department confirmed such a report but told the paper it could not investigate it. Bester, along with his co-accused influencer girlfriend, Dr. Magudu Mana, trial starts in the Free Estate in Bloemfontein on the 21st of February. Yo. These people are dangerous. These people are like the people that you really see in the movies.
Yes.
You know, things that you think are far-fetched that can never happen in our day-to-day life. And then they happen.
Not even in our day-to-day life. In Africa, like you never expect these things. Like you're saying, these are things that you see in a movie. And honestly speaking, I am just waiting for that documentary. For Netflix is probably jumping on that bandwagon already.
There's a book, Thabo Bester.
Of course there is.
I saw it. Was it in CNN? I don't know. What are the bookshops?
PNA.
Yeah, PNA. Yeah, the one at Grove Mall. Is that PNA?
Exclusive books. Because there's exclusive books.
I don't know. The one that like were out when you
it's exclusive books. That's out of Spa. Yeah, that's exclusive books. I didn't know there was.
They have. I don't know why I would read the story if I've already read so many articles and I've seen the videos. I don't know why I would read the book, honestly.
I guess to, in a way, find out some of the details that maybe the media may have left out. Because, you know, we studied media and you know all about the media laws and ethics. There's certain things as the media that we can't report. Or So I guess maybe the book has some of those things that the media left out. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for the documentary, in all honesty. And then that's when we'll see. And knowing Thabo, he'll probably be the producer. Him and make us the executive producers for that.
Oh, those two. Oh, no.
Wow, it's giving Bonnie and Clyde.
It's really giving yo. But like 1,000 rand to 1.5. Like correctional officers not making enough money.
Apparently not.
Like 1.5.
So they would rather just settle for that.
1.5 is
so much
little.
corruption. That's why there's so much corruption. But nevertheless, before we run out of time for our next interview segment, we will be taking a quick ad break and returning with the said interview. Stay tuned. As we're gearing up for the Tourism Expo, we're getting more and more excited, and we have more and more exhibitors with us in studio. They'll be joining us every Wednesday, and with me in studio today is a first-time exhibitor. I am joined by Torsten Martins from Freedom One Renewable Energies Namibia. How are you doing?
I'm very good, thanks, and you?
I'm doing well. All right, so start us off by telling us a little more about the company.
So it's a South African originated company. I started in 2010. So basically they're designing batteries and now building large-scale batteries for lithium-ion batteries for lodges, agriculture, residential, commercial, all kinds of stuff, from big to small, containerized solutions, everything.
Okay, so tell us, why are renewable energies so important?
In one phase, you're going to be independent of the national grid.
Mm-hmm.
In some cases here in our country where we have long distances, not power lines everywhere, so it's more cost effective to build a solar system with batteries rather than pulling long power lines. And yeah, mostly being independent and, how do you say, green.
Yeah, we're going green. I mean, yeah. We need to save the environment, save the planet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So why did you decide to exhibit?
Just because we started our company in Namibia last year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our product is known in the solar market in this country. And we are now basically opening our company here in Namibia to support the product, to have warranty support, to have technical support, and to get the product out, basically, yeah.
Okay. And are you excited to be exhibiting?
Yes, I am very excited.
What can we expect to find at your stall?
So we will be showcasing some of our products. We will be exhibiting and showing the new high voltage range, which is coming to the market more and more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that in Namibia is not very big yet. So we want to show the clients that high voltage is the new thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's more efficient in a way, and we have much more possibilities to go rather than your normal 48 volt solar systems. Yeah.
I see. And what are you most excited for at this year's Tourism Expo? Apart from, of course, showcasing your products.
Most excited for me will be hopefully to get some good big clients and to get the product name out there so that the people know this is a battery supplier in Namibia where you will have technical support, warranty support locally. Mm-hmm. Our batteries are manufactured in South Africa, in Joburg. So yeah, it's going to be a good thing for the off-takers, for the clients, to know you have peace of mind, you have support locally in the country. Yeah.
I see. And are you expecting your South African counterparts to basically come and
We're hoping to have someone join us, yes.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm still alone in the company, sort of. So, and sitting alone is not going to be easy.
It's not going to be fun. So hopefully you get someone to join.
Yeah,
But
we'll definitely have someone to join. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If it's from our company here, but yeah, we'll definitely have someone there.
Awesome. We are definitely looking forward to visiting your stall and seeing everything that you have on offer. I think everybody is pretty much excited for the Tourism Expo. It's always a big thing every year.
Yeah.
Right. So, and it's also a great platform for small, medium, large businesses. It's basically a great platform for anyone who has anything they want to showcase.
Yeah.
And we are definitely excited.
Too.
You are? All right, so we will be seeing you at the Tourism Expo, and I'm wishing you the best of luck since it is your very first time exhibiting. I'm pretty sure all the other exhibitors have a lot more tips on what you can expect and, how to make the best out of it.
Yeah. Hope for the best, yes.
Hope for the best. All right. But you will be catching Torsten at the 2024 Tourism Expo taking place at the Windhoek Country Club from the 24th to the 26th of April. And we will definitely be looking forward to seeing all the exhibitors there. But on that note, more Smell the Coffee coming up after the break. So Aina, did you hear about the tea?
What is
that
the
happened
tea?
between, Monique, she's a comedian, she went on Club Shay Shay.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. And the things that she revealed.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get right into it. So Sharp hit the jackpot last month talking to former Georgia resident outspoken comic Cat Williams, which has seen a whopping 58 million times on YouTube. Now Monique is the latest guest star to appear on Club Shay Shay, and she left no stone unturned. First of all, she addressed Tiffany Haddish for comments she made about her and her husband Sydney Hicks during an interview with GQ in 2018. This, in my humble opinion, is where we keep throwing each other under the bus, the Parker's alumna said. And she said, well, I don't do business like Monique, do business, and I'm glad I don't have that husband of hers. After that, Monique took a breath and unleashed the clip on the Girl Trip star. Tiffany, if you had a husband like mine, you may not have 2 DUIs, she said in reference to Haddish getting a DUI in 2022 and 2023. She also accused Oprah Winfrey of overstepping her boundaries. And the most explosive one, she called out Kevin Hart for allegedly dropping out of their deal. Monique recounted a discussion she had with Hart, who agreed to work with her on new projects. Although Hart provided Monique with financial assistance that she eventually paid back with interest, he would later pull out of their deal. Monique said she reached out to media production company Endemol to inform them of her new alliance with Hart. 2 weeks later, Monique learned their deal had fallen short. Endemol says, we just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager Dave Becky, and Dave Becky says Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. After that, Monique phoned Hart, who claimed it was all a miscommunication. We'll talk Tuesday, don't worry about it. Monique says Hart told her. According to Monique, that was 2 years ago, and she has never spoken to Kevin Hart again.
Oh, Kevin, you are wrong.
Like, that's so wrong.
Kevin is wrong, Tiffany is wrong, Oprah, you are wrong.
That's that on that.
That's that on that. You
How
don't
do
do
you-
people like that.
How do you back out of a deal and you don't
No.
even have the guts to come tell me to my face?
I have to find out from the street that the deal is cancelled.
Nah, like that's not on. And also, this is why people keep attacking one another. Don't come for people's families and people's husbands. Stay out of it. It's none
What
of your
does she
business.
mean? I'm glad I don't have that husband of yours. Even if that's not something you say, even if that's how you felt, that's not something you go and say to GQ magazine with
Exactly.
1 million or 1 trillion readers all over the world. That's very rude. You
That
don't
is
say
very rude.
that.
You don't talk about people. And honestly,
That's what
speaking-
you tell you and your friend at a tea party.
Yes.
And it stays there.
And it stays there. Not
Yeah.
even at a tea party, because at a tea party it's likely to spread. This is
Show me.
and then it
And then-
stops there.
Full stop.
That's where it stops. Not to go and publicize people's marriages and air out their dirty laundry, because at the end of the day, you wouldn't want the same thing done to you. So why are you doing it to others? You may say, oh no, I don't care. But the minute the shoe's on the other foot, it becomes a problem.
No, that's very rude. Let's do right by other people.
Honestly
Let's
speaking.
be honorable human beings.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, that does bring us to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. But fear not, we will be back on your screens again tomorrow, same time, same place. Until then, we do hope you have yourselves a lovely Monday.